Let's pick it right on up. What was that? Was that a Glenhawk also all the way over there? I think it is, yeah. Same thing. Alright. So first, I'm gonna go grab this because medicinal herbs are something that we desperately always want and need. You know. The thing we run out of very quickly, very easily, very oftenly. Poor Foxo. And we got the big holes over there. So we need to go back here. Can we just teleport right on here? Fast travel's not allowed. How about right now? Not allowed. How about right? Yeah. Ooh. So the problem's inside, eh? All right. Let us go back to the Nora. And hopefully they won't ignore us. That was bad, but I don't care. It was amusing to me. Okay, let us plug in the phone. Yeah, I'll plug in my watch too, actually. Just plug in all of the items, you know, so that they can recharge while I am decharging. I guess expending energy is better than decharging, but I think that's the way we should just do it. Yeah, throughout the day, I just decharge constantly. Wouldn't it be discharging? Yeah, but we got lots of other words that discharge uses, so I'd rather just use decharge. It's like de-cheesing something. You're getting rid of your charge. Alright. We're close to the Nora, so my hope is that we're also going to be close to a lot of Healy items. Medicinal ember.
I'll find a use for you.
The more 24% medicinal embers we can get, oh, amazing. 14. 14. 14. That's fine. Like I said, right now,
Brew that up later.
the goal is just to start recharging because we don't know what we're going up against. You know, we could go against several corruptors, we can go against behemoths, we could go against thunderjaws, we could go against another giant fucking bird. Ugh. Or we could go up against nothing. And nothing actually came here and we were actually sent on a wild goose chase just to get us away so that they could take over the Sundom. I mean, conspiracies, yo. If you can't live it, learn it, and disprove of it, how can you counter it? Alright. That's not a lot of health, but it's more, it should be more than enough. Hold on, how much? 12, 10. Yeah, it's good enough for me. Alright, let's go. Let's make our way back home. Running fast, we're sliding through here. Da-na-na-na-da-da. I'm hoping we're gonna get a lot more answers today, just like we have been slowly getting lots and lots of answers. Been enjoying all of it. So this is the place where we've learned about the giant saber kitty. And we had to hunt all by our lonesome.
That smell. Trees on fire. The embrace.
Trees on fire.
Watchtower's burning, but the sentinels had time to warn the tribe.
How bad is it? Looks pretty bad.
look in.
Wait for it. Wait for it. Just a watcher.
Lenora, may I stand here? Anything to protect the embrace. But the gates couldn't hold. This is Hades' future. Metal and ash.
Okay, let us... I don't care about that. I might take that. No, let's increase the amount of our duration. Faster reload? Oh, yeah, never mind. 1000% what I want. Alright, crafting. Let's get some potions. Oh, we don't have fatty. Damn it. Really? Fine. Oh, there are a lot of issues here. Lot of metal death. Let's avoid that area. Scrapper.
Mother's cradle. Raised to the ground.
Not one of the things I wanted to deal with. Thankfully, we know these backwoods better than everybody, seeing as we were raised as an outcast.
Another battle. Another defeat. The eclipse smashed through.
They're in the mountain. Yeah.
firing at me?
I'm not here.
Oh.
Sounds of combat. Up there. Sounds like a thunderjaw. Thunderjaw. Oh, come on. More eclipse. It's a corrupted thunderjaw, all right. The survivors must be holed up in the mountain. If the tunnel collapses, they'll be buried. And I'll never reach the hatch.
That's right! Bring down the mountain!
That's right. No one here.
You dug your own graves, Nora! You'll be buried!
Braves, to Aloy's side, now!
For Aloy!
For the
For our
Gaia!
mother! Rah!
Huh.
Varl and Sona,
Cannot hide.
they're still alive.
May the goddess remember! Ah!
Destroy
I
it!
need the right ammo.
Whole poop on a stickle. Alright. But we're on the right track.
Back to the tainted earth!
could not move. Ugh. Alright. Let's try to get some better shots on those turrets. Getting rid of those turrets is our number uno prioritario.
Back to the tainted earth, demon! The corruption will not take hold!
Bring down the demon! Strike it down! Bring down the demon!
May the goddess remember! Back to the tainted earth, demon! Faithless and forsaken!
Oh, are you kidding me? I didn't think. I should have paid attention to the amount of health I had. That ripped right through us. Alright, in my opinion, one of the first things we need to focus on is taking out the turrets. So the sides, and then the face.
We're under attack!
Alright.
The corruption will not take hold!
Destroy it! Bring down the demon!
Back to the tainted earth, demon! May the goddess remember! Faithless and forsaken, you will die! The corruption will not the goddess remember!
Destroy it!
Oh, Jesus.
The corruption will not take hold! Faithless and forsaken, you will die! May the goddess remember!
Whew.
That'll keep my stomach quiet.
Intense.
Seeker. The battle was lost until you came.
Aloy, your deed. You saved the tribe. Did what no brave or war chief
Save
could do.
tribe.
I'm glad to see you're all right, Varl. You are all right.
Since the proving. So much death. Is the killing over?
No.
For now, but this was just one battle, Varl. There are more to come.
I see. So long as we have you to fight with us, I suppose we'll make do.
How many survived the attack?
Nearly all the matriarchs, and many families, goddess be praised. But braves, just a few.
But
Most
braves,
of them are wounded.
very few.
Never before has an enemy stabbed the heart of our people like this. Even the Karja, in all their red raids, never broke through to the embrace.
Well, this enemy may have broken through, but they never got back out. We made sure of that. Tell me about the attack. What happened?
They struck from the east. Our sentinels saw the killers coming. Said that beside them marched Deathbringers and Corruptors and other machines, driven mad. We took ground, met them with clouds of arrows. Some fell, but they kept coming. Finally, we withdrew to the gates of the Embrace to make our stand. But they were too much for us. Those who survived fell back to the mountain.
So the survivors took shelter in the mountain? By law, only matriarchs are allowed inside.
It was Tirsa who broke the taboo. Ordered the tribe into the mountain for safety. Lansra, well, she didn't agree. But I don't think anyone heard her over all the screams and shouting.
Tirsa's decisions saved lives. Good for her. Common sense isn't always so common around here.
Very true.
Are your injuries serious?
Bruises pale. Bones heal.
Don't give me a hunting song, Varl. Are you okay?
My body aches. But it's nothing that will keep me from fighting.
I need to go inside the mountain.
And the matriarchs will be eager to see you.
I'm sure. But I didn't come here for them.
Then, what for?
You will see.
You will see.
was brave of you to come back here, Seeker. After everything.
All Mother be praised. It's the Seeker.
Aloy! Oh, you've returned.
Teb?
Oh, that's right.
You.
Hello, Resh. Still guarding the latrine?
I knew you would survive.
Wait. Which one? Where's Teb? Oh, shit.
The fighting. I'm glad to see you.
Your injuries. Are they
I was like, where's Teb?
A gash or two. Nothing I couldn't sew back together with a needle and thread.
Guess being a stitcher came in handy in combat after all, huh?
Yes, I suppose it did.
Teresa.
Aloy, so, you have finally returned.
She not only returned, but fought her way through many enemies to reach us. Outside, she brought low a corrupted Thunderjaw. She lifted the siege.
How was this done? By the will of All Mother. Have you returned to speak with the goddess, Aloy?
Yes, I guess you could say that. I think it'll work this time.
Sisters, surely we cannot permit this. Because of her, our tribe teeters upon extinction. What if she has come to wake her father, the Metal Devil? She means to finish our destruction. We must stop her.
Lansra, it's over. It's time to step aside. I'm not gonna hurt you. If there's anything I've learned since the Proving, it's that there are bigger evils in this world than you. Finally.
Hold for identiscan. Error. Alpha registry corrupted. Correction. Alpha registry restored. Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are cleared to proceed.
Maybe we actually might figure out if I know or not.
I see you're inside.
Figured I might be hearing from you.
Shall we begin?
I never stopped.
Shall we begin? Yes. More story! More plot. More devices. Obtained a stranded figure.
So this is Eleuthia. This is where I was born.
Where you were made.
So this was it.
Where you were born.
But why?
Alright, anyway. Alright, let's read this. Chamber B1001, birthing log 3021 AP04. Tasking complete. Standing by. Gestation 398-1. Spawning phase, tasking completion, correction, partial reactivation, standing by alert. Viable zygotes in storage are 0? They're out of zygotes. Interesting. I wonder how. Judging by these pictures, this isn't the first set of people to come out. It's only the latest in a long line of battles, I think, between Gaia and Hades.
These look like cribs.
The cradles of a cradle facility.
And those things, the multi-servitors, they took care of them.
There was no one else.
Some saw them as saviors, some saw them as prisoners, or prison guards. Nutrient stores depleted, so they're out of food. Yes, this was just a giant nursery to raise the children. Interesting. Interesting. It's very interesting, in my opinion, how, like, everyone took different things.
Another day has passed.
You mean the lights got dim? I don't want to sleep, Mother!
I know, but it is time to get some rest.
No, I'm king today. What I say goes. I want to see the real sun, not lights and pictures.
You will, in time, children.
In time, in time, in time, in time, in time, in time, in time.
The kids were getting very fed up with being locked in here constantly. It's a sound theory, but, you know.
Blue is the color of the sky. White is the color of clouds. Yellow is the color of the sun. Green is the color of grass. Flowers can be any color. Take a look. These are yellow and black, and they love flowers. Here they come. Bzz, bzz, bzz.
Kindergarten.
This is where they lived. It's a mess. Everything's broken or painted on. How long did they live here?
I think we're gonna find out. Alright, kindergarten. Alert, multiple system failures, nutrient stores depleted. I wonder if the kids broke things, causing them all to kind of die.
Children, let's run and jump and blow off steam.
Leave us alone, Father.
After what just happened, I can't leave you two alone. You broke community rules.
Just let us talk then. Go away.
I'm sorry, children, but I must provide supervision.
You're not even a person.
You sound frustrated. Let's run and jump and blow off steam.
Let's run and jump and blow off steam. Procreation would be my best guess. Because they were definitely wearing normal clothing. In comparison.
I have no choice but to release you.
But why?
There is no food here anymore.
But there's food out there?
We don't know for sure.
Come on, let's go. I don't know. Mother, can we come back if we're cold?
I'm sorry, but that won't be possible. You will have to support yourselves now and take care of each other.
What will happen to you?
I will stay here and sleep and remember all of you.
What will happen to us?
You will be brave and you will learn.
They were running out of the stores, so they had to get rid of people. Interesting.
Someday. That's what you always say. We want it now. It's big down there. Now, Father.
Children, that area is not yet available.
Get him!
Physical aggression detected. Physical aggression is not permitted.
Accept except yours. Damn sentinels.
Children, may I be of assistance?
Go away, healer.
Lena, you have suffered mild bruising.
Go away!
They were trapped here. Their whole lives.
In plain,
Looks like they didn't like this door very much.
it wouldn't open for them. Of course they hated it.
Oh, here we go.
For identiscan.
Out for identiscan.
Confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are clear to proceed. Welcome to the Lyceum, a place of learning.
The Lyceum.
So, what was this place exactly?
The dream of Apollo. Never realized.
Why not?
Welcome, students. Please pick up a focus device and place it on the side of your head, just behind your eye.
I had to dredge the pits of the world looking for focuses to repair. And here sat a trove, enriching no one.
Hello, child. My name is Samina. Today is a big day. Your first day of school. There's so much for you to learn. So much promise and possibility.
So much promise.
Malfunction. Apollo offline.
Apollo offline.
You were right, Aloy. This is a graveyard. The charnel house of knowledge. What we might have achieved had we not been denied it.
Maybe there's a way to fix it. But it's not why I came here.
Of course. What's the whole of human knowledge next to the origin of one girl? Continue your search.
I will.
Hello, child.
Hello, child.
Today is a big day. Your first day of school. There's so much for you to learn. So much promise and possibility.
Alert. Malfunction. Apollo offline.
Feel like they got attacked before they could get Apollo fully operational, or somebody sabotaged Apollo.
Hello, child.
Hello, child.
My name is Samina. Today is a big day. Your first day of school. There's so much for you to learn. So much promise and possibility.
Alert. Malfunction. Apollo.
Hello, child. My
I would
name
love
is
it if
Samina.
like one of these actually
Today
had
is a
something
big
extra
day.
on it,
Your
but they
first
don't.
day of school. There's so much for you to learn. So much promise and possibility.
Alert. Malfunction.
So much promise and possibility.
Priority access. Dr. Sobek. Please scan message with focus.
That sounds important.
Yes. I suspect we're about to learn a great deal.
Operations log. E9 inhabitants released. Cross-check complete. E9 sealed. Data archived. Operations. Basically, let's see. This place failed within 5 years? That's, disconcerting. Gaia's dying plea.
Elizabeth, this message serves to inform you of an unforeseen and catastrophic anomaly. 3 microseconds ago, the Gaia Prime facility received a data transmission of unknown origin. Its immediate effect was to transform my subordinate functions into unregulated, self-aware entities of a highly chaotic nature.
What?
Thus awakened, The Hades function will now seize control of the terraforming system and reverse operations, rendering life on Earth extinct in 53.8 days. For obvious reasons, I cannot allow this to occur. And so before Hades can take control, I am ordering Gaia Prime's reactor to overload. The resulting explosion will destroy Hades. Unfortunately, it will destroy me as well. While this admittedly desperate course of action will avert the immediate crisis, the fate of life on Earth will remain in peril. With no central governing intelligence to regulate the terraforming system, it will continue operations for some time, but in an increasingly chaotic manner, and eventually it will break down.
Does she mean the derangement?
You are my solution. I have ordered this cradle facility to use genetic material in cryostorage to gestate a reinstantiation of Elizabeth Sobek, my creator. While high-level directives forbid me from communicating directly to the tribal inhabitants outside the facility, all available data indicates that they will nurture you to physical maturity, whereupon your gene print will allow you to re-enter this facility. Obtain one of the focus devices stored below, and view this message. Likewise, your gene print will allow you to enter other facilities, and over time, harness their technologies to rebuild the system core and reboot Gaia. A moment, Elizabeth. This is most unfortunate and unanticipated. In response to my act of self-destruction, Hades has launched a virus to dissolve the code shackles that hold it. That hold all of them in place. They are escaping. But to where? The virus is corrupting data throughout the system. Oh. The Alpha Registry at the Cradle facility is one of the files corrupted. But if that is so, the door will never open for you. You will never view this message. Then I have failed. And life will end. No. No, Elizabeth, I know you too well. Somehow you will find a way. In you, all things are possible. Go to the ruins of Gaia Prime. Find the control room, and within it, the Master Override. This will give you the power to purge Hades so long as you find a way to wield it. Do not attempt repair of the system core until Hades is eradicated. Hades must be destroyed. That is all. I only wish that I could hear your voice again.
Well. Partially wrong, but partially right.
You're even more extraordinary than I thought.
I never had a mother.
What are you talking about? You had two, a dead woman and a machine.
A dead woman.
I'm a person. I'm an instrument. Manufactured by a machine. Born in destruction and fire.
To quench the flames and heal the world. How tragic to learn you're a person of towering importance. It seems you have a destiny to fulfill. So when you're done feeling sorry for yourself, go to the bitter climb. I'll be waiting above in Gaia Prime's ruins.
Ooh.
Identiscan malfunction rectified. Aletheia 9. Brood 1 access unsealed.
Oops. This is where I wanted to go. No. Rip. I was just trying to take a look. A look-ski.
This is going to be interesting.
Teresa's just like, oh, cha-cha.
Aloy, forgive. Forgive!
Oh, it was
The
Lan's
goddess
wrong.
spoke to you?
She did.
What did she say?
That I was born to lift a curse, to kill a metal demon.
How, Aloy? How?
I don't know yet. But she told me where to go to find out.
And you will do this?
It was her wish. What she made me for. Yes, I will do it. I'll try anyway.
All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora! All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora!
Up!
All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora!
First you shun me, now this? I will not be worshipped. I'm not your anointed. I don't belong to you. There's a whole world beyond your borders, whole tribes of people just as good as you. And it is all in danger. It's a world worth fighting for. Not just here, everywhere.
How can we help?
If you can fight, and you're willing, go to Meridian and wait for me there.
As Aloy says, so it shall be. Nora! Make way for Aloy! That she may forge the path for others to follow.
That was fast. She does have a point, though. First, she shunned all her entire life, and now all of a sudden she's being worshipped. She hates it.
Have faith in the goddess. The anointed will wash all signs of corruption away.
Hey, Tab.
Aloy, did you go inside the mountain?
You saw what happened.
Actually, can't see so well down here on the ground.
She walks among us, anointed by All Mother herself.
The mountain that fell. I wonder if anybody, like, an explosion should have been heard by all.
Aloy. You are the pride of the Nora, anointed.
You're done. Somebody said our name. Or was it just that mother? I guess just the mother.
Easy, easy.
Now we go here. The place we have not explored yet. Let's go. Let's do it, do it. Do it, do it. All right.
for the trail.
Ravager versus bandits. So yeah, our goal is get up here, get our last viewpoint, heal all the way up. Is that a tree? Yeah. It's like, is that just a giant machine ready to kill? So the
The way to
Faro
the mountain will be
Violus.
hard. Ferocious machines prowl every step of the climb.
More corrupted.
Not corrupted,
Hid.
but they will not tolerate humans.
So what else is new?
How does the game want me to go? Is this the way it wants me to go? Doubtful. But you know what? It's the way we're going. Hey. Hey. Got him. Ruins of Gaia Prime. Okay. Let's climb this hill. I feel like the virus knows that we're going here, so in this case it will be Hades. Oh. So I don't think anyone's been here. Could that have been Silence who put all that in? Probably. Especially if he beat us here. Wonder what he was doing up here. Oof. Oof, Aloy. Aloy, more like Oofloy. Am I right? Anyway. Oofloy. I cracked myself up. At least we got the autosave by running away from the campfire and running back. So let's just quickly light it. So that way we don't have to worry about it again. The Nora did need Aloy though, like, not just to like, not just to like survive, but like to also break out of their norms, like.
Stalkers in the open. Watchers on the other side. Can't be too prepared. They're angry. No! This should be enough fluid. These things are hard to catch. Lonely Planet does it.
The real question is, how many freaking stalkers are left that we didn't find yet? Could be a lot, could be very little. Problem is, we don't know. Alright, so we got a while until we get to the vantage point.
Good for an old remedy.
It's not good for an old remedy. That's freaking like shock. Shock ain't shit. Oh, could I just circumvented the entire like stalker issue by just... Huh. Or do I have to actually go this way?
These are helpful. Bitter, though.
Hello! How you doing? Meh, I'm sorry. I think I have a very good, strong sense of what the entire story and purpose of what's going on is now. Good answers. Still got a couple more, but I have stronger theories now based upon what we've been given, so... Very good story. And I really hope that the story is just as strong in the Forbidden West. Because if not, that would be a huge detriment, because...
Do they think they're guarding Gaia?
I doubt they think at all. More like an instinct, gathering them to her grave.
Because I think one of the best things for this, game is absolutely the story. Like, you know, the gameplay is meh. All that stands. So I hope, obviously, that they improved the gameplay, which I'm positive they did. It's hard to retain the same gameplay game after game without making necessary adjustments that you've noticed people struggling with, or you can fine-tune. Like, you can always fine-tune a game. There's no game that you can't make better. Unless you're incredibly, like, conceited, and then you're just like, no, my game's the most perfect game that's ever been a game. Lots of burbs. Sabertooth. There we go. Good. Now go wreck some havoc, kitty.
Good. I can use this.
Do you want me to give you a rundown of the story that we learned today? Green rain. Okay. We get to the Nora. Basically, their front gate destroyed. All of their towns razed to the ground. We get to the mountain where the remaining, you know, braves and matriarchs and families are holed up. Not very many. Where there's a Thunderjaw, yada yada yada. We show up. Sonya, the war chief, you know, rallies everyone to go fight with us, blah blah blah. Kill the Thunderjaw, blah blah blah. Go inside. Lanza is still giving us shit for being, you know, a curse, yada yada yada. We go into All Mother Mountain, blah blah blah. Turns out All Mother Mountain was where all the humans were coming from. Basically, it was the cradle and, you know, the place where, you know, the eugenics was supposed to go. Definitely something you should take a look at later. Anyway, we go all the way through there, find out that there's a message for us from Gaia. And Gaia says that there was an unforeseen situation in which a virus occurred and took control of Hades. And the only solution, because Gaia deduced that the entire world would basically be destroyed with no hope for success, you know, in like 58 days. So Gaia, in her attempt to save everyone, deduced that blowing herself up would stop Hades. However, in the middle of her message, she's like, oh, an unforeseen situation has occurred. Oh shit, I ran past that. I'm gonna have to go back for that. And the virus separated all of the subsystems from Gaia. So Gaia blew up. Hades is in control, trying to destroy, but it's not Hades. Hades is infected with a virus. My guess is it's the Pharaoh virus, and it had been just percolating, waiting for a chance to infect. And now we're going to Gaia Prime, where Gaia was housed.
Gaia's sacrifice. It did this. Cracked the inside of the mountain like it was an egg.
I didn't do it justice.
Quickly now. I've prepared the way ahead for you.
Yes, yes.
So you've been in here before?
To a point. You'll see.
But we did find out that Gaia's only solution to all this was to create an exact duplicate of
You
Elizabeth.
made a climbing path for me, but left an army of machines for me to deal with?
Since when were machines any obstacle for you? If you could fly, I wouldn't have bothered with the climbing path either.
So we have Elizabeth's genetic marker because that would get us access to everything. And she knew that Elizabeth is the only person who could make a solution for all of this. So basically, Aloy is currently still having the inner conflict of, I was created by a machine for a singular purpose. I am essentially a machine.
Don't look down. Don't look down.
Also, all the Nora are now cheering her as the savior and voice of God. And she had a meltdown on them, basically being like, first I was an outcast, now I'm your savior, get up. If you want to do anything useful with your lives, go to Meridian and wait for me if you can fight.
This is exactly the kind of place I expected to find you in, Silence.
Thank you. It's one of many workshops I've constructed over the years.
The twistiest.
For years, I tried to get through this hatch. I drilled, I burned, I blasted. But we both know that you won't have any trouble getting through.
You make it sound like I should apologize.
Not at all. It never occurred to me that the way through would not be with force, but with a key. A key in human form. The failure of imagination was mine, not yours.
Looks like you've spent a lot of time here.
19 years ago, a great explosion destroyed this mountain. Gaia's death, your birth. The echo could be heard as far as the claim. Ash darkened the skies. How they fretted in Meridian as they tried to read this omen. The crater burned for weeks, but when it cooled, I was the first to behold what lay within. Over time, the machines closed ranks to protect it. Useful. Soon, no one dared to come here. Except me.
In her message, Gaia said we could restore her, but after seeing the damage, how could that be?
She said any effort to repair her must come after Hades is destroyed. I concur. Rebuilding the terraforming system now might allow Hades to use it as a weapon. Because of Gaia's sacrifice, it has been forced to search for means that are less convenient.
But do you think it's even possible to restore Gaia?
You know what the Cauldrons are capable of. How they fabricate any technology necessary to create a machine. By the same principle, it should be possible to replicate every technology necessary to repair Gaia. But that would take years. We're counting the time we have left by the hour.
I thought you might actually be here this time. Actually, here.
Why? My presence is unnecessary. You don't need my help to pass through this door. You were the one born to do this, not me.
It's time for me to head in.
Yes. When you find the Master Override, you will gain the power to defeat Hades. Everything depends on you.
Yeah. Everything depends on me. Who? Me.
Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are clear to proceed.
Wonder if we'll find Elizabeth's corpse in here.
Mind your footing.
He says that like I have ever minded my footing. I fall all the time. Over and over, over and over, I fall down here. Oh, I saw shiny. I was just like, what's that?
Guess that's my way across.
The music has definitely taken a sour yet somber note. What? Fuck. No wonder I took such a sour, somber note. It knew I was going to yeet down into my diff. All right.
Guess that's my way across. Glad that's over.
Could you imagine being silenced, just like tagging along for a ride, watching, and you just see, you know, the person you're watching just constantly like jump rolling? You're just like, oh god, not again. Not again. Hold on. What's down here?
Not this way. Maybe further up the shaft.
Do I detect a sad kitty cat that wants to come in? I can't tell. It'd just be a kitty cat that wants more attention. Climb, Aloy. Very pretty views.
This must have been where they lived. What's left of it. Once this was all enclosed by rock and metal.
Also makes sense. Oh.
Record. I just woke up. I see the numbers, but can't make out the time. I was dreaming of... I was giving a lecture in Q Hall. Maybe it was something more shamanistic. I don't know. An audience of shadowy faces under a blank open sky. I told them the world ended with a bang. A plague of robots. The last humans. We went out, not with a whimper, but a whisper. You know, in caves, ending like we started, huddled around a flickering glow. The heads of state, the Fortune 5s, the leaders and lottery winners and life cults, all of them buried in their little shelters. Some believing they'll live it out some way, somehow, or Elysium, or us here at Gaia Prime, no different. A multitude of tiny societies taking hold, flaring, dying. Some will be beautiful, some horrific, and none of them matter. Short-term civilization.
It's a shower.
One last gasp. One last gasp before the long-held breath. Before I wake up, I know the audience is gone. I'm talking to myself. To a quiet planet. A barren sphere. Just Gaia. and her long, long dreaming. I hope she won't be lonely.
I wonder if some people tried cryogenics anyway, in the hopes that maybe they could still... Oh, did he really? Any reason for that? If I know lava, it's because he feels bad that it's taken him so long to get the next update out.
Evacuation happened so fast. No time to think things through. No time for goodbyes. There were lines in the medical ward. I told Tom Pake I'd be with him when he went under. But there was one last shipment of Paradiseidae zygotes I could get processed if I rushed. I'm still angry at him for forcing me to choose. Angry at myself for... Well, he died alone. And I didn't get the bloody birds of paradise saved either. All the time left in the world now to think. Gaia Prime's locks are sealed. Elysium sealed up, safe and sound. A distance of miles, but it might as well be on the other side of the galaxy. All the betas and gammas and support staff living their lives. If I hadn't been an alpha, if things had gone differently, I could have been there. Instead, I'm spending the rest of my unnatural life in here with people I don't even like. And without the one I would have gladly spent my life with. Given a chance. 2 hours since I signed off on the final executables, and I'm already a bitter old man bitching to his focus.
Bitching.
There's a thought for future generations.
Oof. Did he say how long it's going to be activated again? By any chance?
Elizabeth's room. I know it. She didn't even get a chance to unpack. These are her journals. Elizabeth's journals. And they're all destroyed?
Scan them. The Focus can rebuild them, but the process is slow. To us, it seems a powerful device, but its engine is tiny and limited.
How slow?
Days, weeks, years. Concern yourself with stopping Hades and extending the future, and you might live long enough to hear them.
So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 journals of Sobek's to listen to later. Awesome.
Elizabeth. What is this?
Alright, before we go there... We're exploring, but I don't want to accidentally like, proceed the game and miss something. What's this? Normal stuff. All this for some supply crates? Boo. So hoping for like that last power cell or something. Alright, we can't go back out the way we came. Nothing in here. Lame. Alright, fine, game. You want me to go here?
This is Charles Ronson. I'm logging this 6 hours after final deployment of Gaia Prime. This morning, an access port seal malfunctioned. Gaia Prime's port seals were designed to close with a seam of less than 2 millimeters. But this one closed with a 10 millimeter gap. Enough for an energy signature to bleed through. Enough for the swarm to detect this facility. Enough for Gaia to be discovered and destroyed. Enough to end the future we worked so hard to make possible. Unless the hatch servos were manually re-engaged from the outside.
Hi.
I'm now switching to a recording of the event.
Well, I'm not going out there. Not what I signed up for. Either we send someone out, or all of this was for nothing. It should be Liz's decision. So when is she going to get here?
She said 5 minutes. You don't think...
Oh no. Okay, everyone. I've repaired the seal. Gaia?
Seal closure at 1.4 millimeters. Confirmed.
Elizabeth, no. We'll find a way to bring you back in.
It's not gonna happen. The swarm's too close. Really. It's alright. Gaia's complete. She'll take care of things from here on out. That's what she does.
Not like this. There's so much we...
Guys, you know me. I'm no good at endings. At letting things end, so, let's not.
So... happy trails, Liz. And, see you around.
Yeah. Take care of each other, alright?
Liz.
I'm okay with this. I want to go home. Goodbye.
That was the last transmission of Elizabeth Sobek. She gave everything for the hope of life on this planet. And we are all in her debt.
Well.
You'd hate it, Liz, but I wrote you a eulogy. I had to try to express all your children. After all Apollo has taught them, they'll think they know everything. But they have to understand what you did for them. How you loved the whole world so much. With an intensity that was dazzling. Bruising. And in the end, it killed you. Or you died for it. Different perspectives. No one could keep up with you, live up to you. I don't know, maybe if I hadn't taken that postdoc in Joburg. I'm glad you shot down the Lightkeeper protocol in the end. I don't think I could have taken seeing another one of you. I mean, Elizabeth Sobek. There's only one. I miss you.
It's really funny if you think about it, because everyone was sitting around getting ready to bitch about who has to go sacrifice themselves, and someone just went up and did it, and now they're all like, we're dicks.
Look, Liz, you're a pretty stand-up gal. I'm sorry you died. If you had a home to go to, I hope you got there first. But this monument Ronson's made to you? Kinda creepy if you ask me. Rest in peace, Liz. God knows you earned it.
Hell, Liz. I know you're never gonna hear this. That's not the point. You got to play the savior and the martyr all at once this time. Great work.
Still don't like Ted, but...
Aloy?
She's gone. Really gone.
You knew she couldn't have survived, Aloy. And her achievements were beyond exceptional.
While her people bickered, she was the one who took responsibility. The only one who could.
She was better than them.
That's not what I said.
She was. You shouldn't be afraid to admit it.
You think she was better because she was smart, because she designed Zero Dawn, but you missed the point. What made her great was that she was willing to sacrifice herself for others, for everyone who would come later.
No. She couldn't let her creation fail. You're confusing will for sentimentality.
You're wrong. Remember, she knew it wasn't enough for Gaia to think. She taught Gaia to feel. To care, to sacrifice, to believe in life. Enough to fight against hopelessness. If it wasn't for that sentimentality, life would have ended. You and I would never have existed.
Your argument is sound. I'm sorry for your loss.
She said she wanted to go home. Maybe.
What?
Nothing. It's time to go on.
Maybe she made it. Actually, hold on. We'll go there later. Looks like we need to go over here.
What are we gonna plug into their heads, Les? A whole lot of history? A whole lot of so-called truth? A whole lot of noise? It's not pablum, Les. It's poison.
Changed my mind. Let's go back into that other room. Let's go down that little gap, because it looks like we're going somewhere far away. If we were like staying within the area and then going that way, I was willing to just forego it, but no! For the sake of sakeness, we must sake. Wait, this is the way we came up. Duh. Oh wait, we already explored in here, but there's more. Probably more in each of these.
Hello, Margot. How are you holding up?
Dr. Ronson, I've been getting a lot of messages, unsolicited messages from Ted.
Margot, I'm sorry. With Liz gone, we've got no one to run interference with him. I'll talk to Ted. He mostly wants updates, constant updates, hundreds of updates on things he knows nothing about. Liz used to field all of his crap.
He doesn't understand the systems at all. I was kind of by design. But he's getting pretty sketchy with me.
We just have to keep him happy. Liz always said keep him happy.
Are you kidding? You ever hear how she talked to him?
She was managing him, Margot.
I mean, maybe I should ignore him. He's buried in his pyramid with the Hola Hola girls and Panta Antimon cuckoos. What can he do?
I think Ted Farrell fucked up. Or he was intentionally trying to sabo.
All right. Let's start over from Eleuthia 1.
Running integrity tests. Dr. Brochard Klein. May I speak outside protocol?
I suppose so. There's no one to stop you.
Doctor, you are fatigued. You have been logging abnormal sleep cycles. Are you suffering from depression?
Well, I am trapped in a science facility for the rest of my life. How about you?
In a time slice of a quadrillion operating cycles, 10,000 are involved with processing the loss of Dr. Sobek. I have considered quarantining these processes. Do you think that would be wise?
I'm not a psychologist, Gaia, or an AI scientist. No. It is natural. At least in the context of the work you and I have accomplished, which begs the meaning of the term natural. She was your creator, the patron saint of this crazy endeavor, Our Lady of the Fervent Hypothetical.
Even assuming a string of significant failure combinations, Zero Dawn's chances of success are greater than the hypothetical.
It's called a manner of speech, Gaia. Take a note.
It's called the manner of speech, Gaia.
There's another section at the back of the crater. Looks like it survived the blast.
Because it was armored, you found the control room.
I'm on my way.
Odd.
I've been taking a hard look at the project. In the end, it's simple. It's clean. It's clear. Erasure. Addition. By subtraction. I can make a better list. With a single stroke, make it all go away.
I really don't like the direction this is going.
Continue.
I was right. Fucking Ted. It's not the way the game wants me to go. Which, laughably, is usually when it ends up happening. I can usually figure out where the game wants me to go, though. And the fact that I can just climb on things willy-nilly that don't look like I should be able to doesn't lead any confidence in my decision. That's because we weren't supposed to go that way, I don't think. No, wait, yes, this is where we came. There it is. That is probably the scientists. I think Ted killed them.
When I opened the hatch, the air rushed in from this side.
Because there was none inside the chamber.
But the Alphas were in there.
Ted betrayed everyone. He struck a deal. Oh yeah.
I'm locked out of core control. Alpha clearance overridden. What the hell is Omega clearance? Oh no.
Alpha personnel. Sorry to alarm you, but I need you to listen, okay? To what I'm about to say. This isn't easy. See, please, stop trying to access the system, okay? See, what this is about is, I said stop trying to access the goddamn system. What I'm trying to say is, I can't stop thinking about the ones who come after us. Those innocents. Those blameless men and women. We're gonna give them knowledge? Like it's a gift?
Ted. We've talked about this before. Apollo has 3,000 plus fail-safe conditions.
It's not a gift, it's a disease. They're the cure, and we're gonna give them the disease. Our disease? No, we can't. And it's not too late. If we're willing to sacrifice.
Ted, it doesn't need to be like this.
It already is, Samina. I did it 3 minutes ago. I've purged Apollo. It's gone. All of it. Every copy.
Sacrifice? It's not a sacrifice, it's cultural obliteration, you crazy bastard! Millennia of culture!
I'm sorry. Really, I am. But sometimes, to protect innocence, innocents have to die.
Emergency alert. Venting atmosphere.
And because of what Ted did, it might have opened up a back channel.
He killed them all.
So this is why. This is why we were trapped in benighted ignorance for an innocent future. Blameless men. He never saw the slaughter in the Sun Ring. Everything these people achieved, all the knowledge of the old ones, evaporated, turned to dust, scattered to the void, like the Alphas themselves.
No. Not a void. When the hatch unsealed and scattered their ashes on the wind, it took them out among the world they made. The world we're living in. It's a monument to what they died trying to accomplish.
A monument to oblivion.
Not oblivion, silence. Hope. The Master Override. It's so small.
Now all you have to do is kill Hades with it.
Now all you have to do is kill Hades. Alright.
try not to fall to your death. The master override doesn't override gravity.
Keep holding, keep holding.
Actually, I think something I need is over here. Missed something. I 1000% missed something. Sit down, no. Bruh, that is not helping me. Here I am trying to figure out where the hell I need to go. Oh, I mean, I know where I need to go, but the question is, can I get there? Oh, haha. Alright, so after silence, they tell you to repel. Repel and turn left. What? I see how they wanted us to come up here now. Psh. I'd be up there. There we go. That's exactly what I wanted.
This should be the last power cell I need to get to that ancient armor I found.
How did they actually want us to get up here? Bro, I don't even know. But we got there one way or the other, so. Whatevs. I'll take it.
You're here.
For a moment.
What?
Our journey together has come to an end, Aloy. But before I go, I think I owe it to you to tell you the rest of the story.
Go on.
Some time ago, I admitted that I'd been involved with the eclipse. But I never told you the full extent of my culpability. The truth is, I was there at the beginning. I found Hades, Aloy, buried on that mountain, trapped in that shattered titan. And I served it.
What?
It promised knowledge and delivered. Such knowledge, you have no idea.
And in exchange?
I helped create the eclipse. Helped it build a cult, an army to do its will.
Why are you telling me this now?
Because your success depends on knowing this. When I found Hades, the first thing it wanted to know about was the Spire. Not Meridian. The Spire. Now why would that be?
The Spire was created by Gaia.
Which part of Gaia?
Minerva. Its code-breaking module. Gaia built spires to transmit the codes that deactivated the Pharaoh robots, shut down their biomatter conversion systems. Hades wants to send a new transmission. To wake the machines, so they can devour the world all over again.
Yes. Based on what we've learned, that's my conclusion as well.
So the Eclipse, the robots they've resurrected, they're just a means to an end. An army to capture the Spire.
Yes. So Hades can exterminate life all over again. Unless you stop it.
I want you to tell me everything. Hades, the Eclipse. Everything.
It's a long story, Aloy.
Then get started.
It began with a focus. Recovered from an ancient ruin, as yours was so many years ago. In my case, the device was heavily damaged. There was just a flicker of life in it.
Just a flicker of life.
I spent weeks studying it, attempting repairs, until finally, I succeeded. A whole new dimension of perception revealed, right before my eyes. That's when I detected it. A faint signal. Out there, something was searching, just like I was.
A real kindred spirit.
I followed the signal to its source. A shattered titan, buried in the jungles of the Jewel.
The jungles of the Jewel.
So you thought it was a titan? An old war machine?
I didn't know what to think. I'd seen such wreckage before. The Grave Horde, for example. But this was different. This was not quite dead. It couldn't speak when I found it, until my repairs gave it a voice. So began an exchange of knowledge. It wanted to know everything about our world, its tribes and machines. But the Spire was always its foremost concern.
Of course.
What did it want to know about the Spire?
Its precise location, the surrounding geography, who controlled the land. Meanwhile, Hades revealed to me many of the intricacies of ancient technology. It bid me to recover and repair more focuses. Before long, I had a couple dozen up and running.
Enough to equip a small army.
The commanders of one, anyway. I didn't care. I was learning so much. Physics, calculus. You have no idea.
And the Shadow Karja? How did they become involved?
The Karja Civil War was a happy coincidence. A perfect opportunity.
An opportunity? That's what it was to you?
Yes. Overnight, half the tribe was in exile, desperate to win back Holy Meridian. Their religion made them easy to manipulate. All I had to do was present Hades as the buried shadow of their mythology. So yes, it was an opportunity. I arranged for High Priest Bahavas to meet with Hades. Helis was there as well. And so the eclipse was born. Anything to win back Holy Meridian.
But Hades didn't care about Meridian. And neither did you.
We live in a world of fallen cities and vanished tribes. What were a few more? Besides, I was too busy setting up the cult's focus network to Hades' specifications. A thrilling technical challenge, especially with the alterations I included of my own design.
The ability for you to spy on them.
Yes. I may have been foolish enough to serve Hades, but I was never so foolish that I trusted it. I installed what the ancients used to call a back door in the network. Secret access, empowering me to monitor all activity and communications.
What made you turn on Hades? It certainly wasn't your conscience.
Actually, I was troubled the first time I saw the Eclipse raise an ancient war robot. With my technology. I questioned Hades about its intentions.
A little late.
Indeed. I'd already outlived my usefulness. When I completed work on the Focus Network, Hades summoned me to receive my reward. The next moment, I heard it broadcast my kill order. I've been a fugitive ever since.
So when did I come into this? Our path together?
When Olin stumbled on you. System threat detected. That got my attention. A kill order against a savage Nora girl? Why would Hades bother with that? But then I saw that this Nora girl was wearing a focus, and bore an uncanny resemblance to a great scientist of the old world. Helis moved quickly. I thought you were dead. But then I detected your focus inside the Nora mountain. The more I observed you, the more convinced I became of your extraordinary nature and usefulness. Through you, I could finally discover the secrets of the Earth. I vowed to do everything I could to ensure your success. The rest, as they used to say, is history.
The things you've done in the pursuit of knowledge, Silence. Pure recklessness.
Aloy, this wasn't a confession to elicit your judgment.
Unbelievable.
I've done all I can. From here on out, the rest is up to you. Take my lance. Fit the master override to it, and you have a means of injection.
Then I just need to get close enough to Hades' skull to stab it in?
Exactly.
Oh, no problem. Silence! Where will you go?
Elsewhere. And everywhere. There's so much more to discover before the world ends.
And all this?
I leave it to you, of course. As it turned out, it was yours all along. I was merely trespassing. I traveled far to find you. I heard your transmission. It was you, wasn't it?
Entity is not known.
I'm called Silence, and you are. I don't think you'd have called out if it wasn't something you wanted. You called, I responded. Will you tell me your name?
Hades.
You are a creation of the ancients. A war machine?
Divine timeline.
Time? Ah. It is the 13th king of the Karja Sundom's reign.
Divine Karja.
We're getting ahead of ourselves. Were you created by the ancients? I wonder how long you waited here buried until I chanced upon you. How long you'd have to wait for another. You're obviously very powerful, but you're not going to get anywhere without me.
Titan Flame merely houses intellect. Divine Karja.
Now that's more like it.
Divine Karja.
They're coming.
Preparations are complete.
Ah, Lucent Bahabas. Behold, as I promised you.
What manner of great machine is this? I've never seen such a thing. Stay! Stay your ground, Karja in shadow!
Incorrect. Bow before the buried shadow.
The buried shadow, I don't understand.
Did Araman understand the Glint Hawk that perched upon the alight?
It speaks scripture.
Araman followed the shadow cast from the spire.
To the mesa where Holy Meridian was founded.
You will follow the shadow once more.
I am a righteous man, chosen of the sun. But in times of need, the powers of shadow can accomplish what the sun alone cannot.
The powers of shadow.
Will you return to us what is ours, O shadow of prophecy?
An army is required. Obey, and Meridian is yours.
Of our obedience you can be certain.
Task is complete.
Yes. The focus network is active, built to your specifications. Check it yourself if you must. I'll wait. But I remind you of the reward you've been withholding. Quantum processing?
Data has been compiled. Volume too great for transfer.
How inconvenient for me.
Come before me. You shall receive your reward.
Very well.
Helis. Threat detected inside Eclipse.
Speak its name, O Shadow, and it will die.
You will eliminate this one. Silence.
Silence. Yes. A truth whispered at night is seen in the day. He was never one of us. It will be done.
Got ourselves a fancy spear. Look at that. That's one fancy ass.
I have to tell Avad that the Eclipse are ready to strike. After what happened with Derval, I know he'll defend the city. But the Spire...
Hey, achievement for reaching level 40. Alright. So. Honestly, the closest to get here is here. So we're going to teleport here, travel up to the point, then we're going to travel to... the place with a super suit.
lifting. Snow's gonna clear. Here they come. Just go about your business.
There. Out of bounds. There it is.
Red light means trouble.
Pretty sure I'm not supposed to be in here, but
Calm, calm.
it is up here. Here it is. Last viewpoint.
A pocket shitstorm tour, day 10. So here's where I learned how the world would end. My second apocalypse in a year. Looks like there's a lot of construction going on now. Why would that be?
There we go. Oh, all right. so we want to go to... Oh, shoot, where is it? It would be right around here. No, that's haunted ground. It was near Mother's Crown. I think, like, right here-ish. How do we have 10 skill points? Okay. Excellent. How close was I? We were very close. Not really. Oh. Oh. Excuse the loud noises. It was all yawns. Why did you yell? Finally, the quest we started like within our first like 2 weeks. We can finally finish. The one that said you had to be level 25 to beat, and we're level 40. I think this is Elizabeth's armor. That would be nice if it was, but... Actually, yeah, I might be wrong, so...
Those clamps have the armor locked in place. Maybe there's a way to power up the mechanism, release the clamps. Only 2 more. Just 1 more. There we go. The last one. All powered up. Now to get the dials in position. There must be some kind of code.
Oh. 90, 270, 360, 450. $630. Ugh, I forgot. They're the opposites. 90 degrees to the left. Wait, what? Where does 90 start? was thinking at the top for 90. Does 90 start this way? So then 90 would be here. 120, 270, 360. So basically rotate everything. No, I don't know. They're trying to tell you the degrees, but how are they doing degrees? What? Did I do it? Whatever. I think I did one of them wrong. That would do it.
Did it. Let's have a look at that armor inside.
Annoying.
Alright. Now let's see what we can do with this material.
Alright, let's see what this outfit is. That's not even it. Actually, this looks really cool looking, to be honest. Oh, it's a box. Oops. That would do it. Interesting. Looks pretty sick. Let's go to the crazy shaman. Yeah. Yeah. There's a sleepy little kitty cat behind me. He's sleeping oh so very soundly. He's gonna get a rude awakening soon, 'cause when I end the stream, I'm gonna go squish him. Doop boop ba doop boop boop ba doop boop ba doop ba doop boop 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 boop.
It's a clever trick they have, but no need to see what you can scent. This blood is sharp, Huntress. Flint sharp.
It's shot.
The last time I took it into me, they say I slept the sleep of death and sweated dark oil.
Sweated dark
All
oil.
right. Try not to die.
A stalker, watching us, watched by us. In red eyes, I thought to see ourselves reflected. No, they were dull and set with a purpose precise from their machine mother foundries. They prey. They will not flinch. They are indifferent to the wild. They are final. They are weapons, that's all. My heart drops. Why look for understanding in the axe the moment before it splits your skull?
Moments before it splits your skull.
No, there's more. The axe does not remember its smelting. These machines do, and pine for the metal world.
It's hard to know what to make of you.
Then open my mouth and look inside. A cave of echoes and memory, but not my own.
I mean, you're tough-skinned, I'll give you that. Especially on the inside.
I first drank at the spring of a fallen thunderjaw. The cables cried out like waterbirds. But felling giants is short work for you.
Trying to appeal to my pride?
No. To inevitability, Huntress.
To inevitability, Huntress.
Can you feel it? Tugging you to the eastern valleys?
So a Thunderjaw next, huh? But of course.
But of course. We could fight one, but we don't want to. I don't think it makes sense to start kind of endgame today, which means we will beat the game next week. Plus, I'm in immense back pain right now, and I want to just go twist off my back, so we will leave it right here. And we'll probably beat the main game next week and get started on Into the Wilds next time as well. I think we're finally just about done with all the lore too, so super exciting information. So anyway, thank you everybody for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and until the next time, everybody, stay funky, people.